Hey everyone. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. Comment below. Which Australian state or territory do you prefer, or absolutely wouldn't want to live in? And why? Whether you've visited, lived there, or are just daydreaming, let's have your thoughts up front. Now, let's dive in. Australia. Vast, wild, beautiful. A country as big as the continental US, but with just under 28 million people. That's more kangaroos than humans in some places. From sunburnt deserts to coral reefs, forests to festivals, all 6 states and 2 territories offer their own vibe. Some pulse with urban energy, others whisper serenity. In today's video, we're counting down all 8 Australian regions, from meh to must live. We're looking at affordability, opportunities, safety, culture, and natural beauty. So strap in and find out which one could be your perfect new home. Number 8, the Northern Territory. Raw, rugged, and truly unlike anywhere else in Australia. But it lands last, for good reason. It covers over 17% of the country's land, yet holds less than 1% of the population. The NT is split between 2 extremes, the red-hot desert interior and the steamy, flood-prone top end. But here's the catch. The NT has Australia's highest violent crime rate, over 300% above the national average. Isolation is real. We're talking remote communities, limited services, and very few job opportunities outside of mining or government roles. Now, the upside? It's affordable, with a median house price around $515,000 and no land tax. And the landscapes? Breathtaking. From Uluru to Kakadu, this is nature on a grand, untamed scale. So, who's it for? If you crave solitude, desert sunsets, or work in the public sector or mining, the NT might just be your place. But for most Aussies, more opportunity, better infrastructure, and a cooler climate make other states far more appealing. Tour it? Absolutely. Settle there? Only if you're ready to dig deep. 7. South Australia. South Australia, aka the Festival State, offers a simple, laid-back life. It's not flashy, but it's charming. Adelaide, the capital, is clean, safe, and affordable, a rare gem among global cities. It's compact enough to explore on foot, yet vibrant enough to host arts, food, and wine festivals year-round. This state boasts over 5,000 kilometers of coastline, plus wine regions like Barossa Valley, beaches like Glenelg, and plenty of country towns with character. Here's the flip side. Jobs are limited, and wages are lower. The unemployment rate hovers near 4.4%, and median household income sits under 100,000 Australian dollars grands. Many careers, especially in tech and finance, flake out here. Lifestyle-wise, it's calm. Traffic-free commutes, easy weekend markets, relaxed vibe. But if you crave big city energy or booming industries, you may feel underwhelmed. Homes are comparatively cheap, approximately 565 grand Australian median price, and daily life is low stress. For retirees, families, or anyone craving simplicity, SA hits the right notes. But in a ranking of the 8, it just misses scale and opportunity. 6. Tasmania island life, fresh air, and epic wilderness. That's Tasmania. But it also comes with its own trade-offs. Nearly 40% of the state is national parks. Throw in mountains like Cradle Mountain, coastal gems like Bay of Fires, and the Mona Museum in Hobart, and you've got natural beauty on another level. Hobart is small but vibrant, with creative flair and a thriving cafe scene. Regional towns like Launceston, Strahan, and Bicheno offer tight-knit communities and slower pace. Affordability? Strong. Median home price sits around $690,000 Australian dollars, and energy is cheap thanks to hydropower. It's also one of the safest states, with friendly locals and low crime. The downsides? Tasmania has the lowest median income in Australia, $89,600. And job opportunities are limited outside tourism, agriculture, health, and government. It's lovely, but you can feel stuck career-wise. Also, prepare for cool, damp weather and fewer glimpses of sun. If you work remotely, love hiking, or prefer peace over pace, Tasmania is a real gem. But if you want urban energy or high incomes, it's a stretch. 5. Queensland sunshine, beaches, reef, and rainforest. Queensland is a dream for nature lovers and sun chasers. It earns its ranking as the holiday state, and increasingly the permanent one. With the 2032 Brisbane Olympics approaching, growth is accelerating. Brisbane offers relaxed city life without Sydney's price tag. House prices around $830,000 Australian dollars, while coastal hubs like the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast thrive on lifestyle and tourism. But life here has two sides. While growth is strong, wages average around $105,000, below national average, and poverty rates are high, particularly in remote north and west. Infrastructure and job growth lag outside metro areas. And yes, cyclones, humidity, and flood risk are real. Still, whether it's reef diving, theme park weekends, or hinterland escapes, Queensland ticks a lot of boxes. If you can find stable work and don't mind hot, sticky days, it's a top-tier tropical escape. Pick your postcode right, and this sunlit state glows. 4. New South Wales. Hello, New South Wales, Australia's beating heart. Sydney shines. World-class jobs, bustling culture, golden beaches, and iconic skyline. The unemployment rate is under 3%. Incomes are strong. Median household income $114K Australians. And opportunities span tech, media, finance, tourism, you name it. Regional New South Wales is incredible too. Blue Mountains, Wollongong, Northern Rivers, Hunter Valley. All within a few-hour drive of the city. Here's the sting: housing costs. The statewide median house price stands at 1.22 million Australians, and rent is tough for anyone without a high salary. Traffic and crowding in Sydney are infamous, and nightlife has cooled in recent years. Still, if you can land a career, the rewards are big. Sydney's public transport, education, and healthcare are top tier. Plus, New South Wales gives you access to beaches, mountains, and country towns, without having to sacrifice convenience. It's a trade. Incredible opportunities blended with high costs. But for many, it's worth the hustle. Number 3. The Australian Capital Territory. Welcome to Canberra, home to some of the best stats in the country. The ACT excels in nearly every category. A median household income of around $150,000 dollars, low crime, low unemployment, and the lowest poverty rate in Australia, just 5.4%. This is a clean, green, and purposefully designed city. With parks, lakes, and calm streets, Canberra was built for easy living. You're never far from adventure either. The snowy mountains, Namadgi National Park, and weekend nature escapes are all just a drive away. When it comes to schools, healthcare, and public services, Canberra delivers. It's one of the best places in the country for quality of life. Now, what's the catch? Well, Canberra is quiet. It doesn't have the buzz of Sydney or Melbourne. Winters get cold, and the city leans more suburban than urban. But it's changing. With new restaurants, arts precincts, and modern suburbs, Canberra's evolving, slowly but surely. If you're after stability, safety, and professional living, this is your place. What it lacks in nightlife, it makes up tenfold in everything else. Number 2. Victoria. Culture capital. Rain, sun, winemaking, coastlines. Victoria delivers it all. At its heart is Melbourne, a city celebrated for its coffee, music, diversity, and rich cultural life. Consistently ranked among the most livable cities on Earth, Melbourne offers excellent public transport, top universities, and a vibe that's truly its own. But Victoria is much more than just its capital. Drive the Great Ocean Road, hike the Grampians, watch penguins waddle at Phillip Island, ski the slopes of Falls Creek. Here, surfing, hiking, snow, wildlife, you get it all in one compact, stunning state. It's also the safest state in Australia, with low crime rates that add peace of mind to all that beauty. Financially, it's strong. Median household income is about $111,000 Australia, but housing? Not so cheap. With a median home price around $970,000 Australia, affordability is a growing concern. And then there's the weather. Victoria is famous for its unpredictability. Locals often say you can experience 4 seasons in a single day. Still, the future is bright. Melbourne is growing fast, and it's expected to surpass Sydney by 2050 in both population and global influence. Victoria's winning combo of opportunity, lifestyle, culture, and natural beauty earns it a top spot on our list. If you crave urban energy with easy access to the outdoors, Victoria just might be your perfect fit. Let me know when you're ready for the final number 1 section. And at number 1, Western Australia. Vast, prosperous, underestimated. Western Australia covers nearly 1/3 of the entire country and still feels like one of Australia's best-kept secrets. Here's the magic. High-income jobs, affordable housing, and breathtaking natural beauty, all in one place. Perth, the capital, is WA's shining jewel. It's clean, friendly, and modern, with a median house price around $690,000 Australians, much more affordable than Sydney or Melbourne. Wide roads, spacious homes, and beaches that look like postcards. The average household income in WA is around $116,000 Australians, driven by mining, sure, but also by growing sectors like healthcare, education, and tourism. Nature lovers? This is your playground. Ningaloo Reef, Karajini National Park, Margaret River and its world-class wine country. But there's a twist. Perth is also the most isolated major city on Earth. Yet somehow, that's part of its charm. Less crowding, more space, a calm, relaxed vibe that's hard to find elsewhere, and people are noticing. WA is drawing in both domestic and international migrants, seeking higher wages, lower stress, and a better lifestyle. With a population growing at around 3.2% annually, and stable property forecasts, WA strikes gold on both livability and economic strength. If you want a life with opportunity, affordability, natural beauty, and room to breathe, Western Australia might just be your number 1 too. So that's it. All 8 Australian states and territories, ranked worst to best. But here's the truth. There's no one-size-fits-all. What's worst for one person could be paradise for someone else. So, your turn. Which region caught your eye? Or which one would you never move to? Drop a comment below. Tell us your pick, your reason, or even your personal experience. Whether you've lived there, visited, or are still deciding, we want to hear your story.